posing with my blowhigh like a country cis guy. Look at this fish I caught.
I love that idea.
Oh my god. Okay, have you been on dating apps?
I tried for a very short time before I realized that it made me have a lot of anxiety.
That's fair. Did you see men on those dating apps? Let me ask that.
Sometimes. It's a fun story. I was originally set to seeing men and women. Then I changed it to just women. Then it set me back to men and women randomly. And then I set it back to women again. So yes, I did see men on the dating apps a decent amount. And then I also saw them in this pose.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how often did you see them in this pose? Because it never fails for whenever I'm on the dating apps, especially like I'm back on them and it's like I'm just swiping through and it's just like, you know, hey, women, women, women. Clearly a man who says like he's a woman, and it's just like, it's one of those men who's just like, oh, you just haven't had the right kind of dick yet, lesbians. And it's just like, God. And they always have this pose and it's just, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, it really is. Every single time. Hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too.
It's kind of comical, but it's also just, please, no.
Yeah, my wife, whenever we started dating, had a rule of if somebody had one of these pics in their profile, immediate swipe left. It was just immediately swiping left. She's like, I don't care. I just don't care.
Absolutely. Though if somebody did like a parody one like this, I would find that funny.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Have you seen the parody of women going around holding rocks on their gyms like they're fish?
I have not. I need to.
Oh, it's so funny. I would swipe right so hard on those women.
Absolutely.
Hey kids, how are you all doing today? Welcome on in for a new trans meme video. Oh, my model froze. We start the recording with my model freezing. Oh my god. Well, I'm stuck in this position, kids. Hey, I have a new guest with me. I'm a little petrified right now. That's kind of why I am staring at them and I'm slightly petrified. I will have to try to close my eyes at some point. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. I am apparently the bewitching and petrifying Fern, also known as nottamimic. Sorry, I didn't mean to like curse you immediately.
Oh no, it's okay. It's all good. Would you like to tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a comic artist on Reddit, Webtoons, Tumblr, and I am also a live streamer on Twitch. You can find my Reddit very easily. I'm user nottamimic, nottamimic. Very easy to find me. I'm the one who makes a bunch of comics about a little gremlin in a purple hat, or about the vampire girl who's trans, or about the gay snakes, or some comics about Yuko.
Yeah. I have a question, and this has been something that's been burning me for a little bit. Is your name a Critical Role reference? Specifically the not?
Oh, kind of. It was definitely an inspiration. I have a whole backstory to that, and you're free to ask me whenever about the backstory to the name. I think way too hard on things.
Okay. No, that's totally honestly fair. All right. Memes. I love my cats. I can vent to them about my struggles. They don't even care that I'm trans. They're the only family that won't turn their back on me.
Aww.
Facts.
So true.
Pets don't care. Pets just generally do not care what your gender is. As long as you give them food, shelter, water, and some love, and maybe play with them a little bit, that's all they really want.
So true. Cats are they have their own set of goals, and whatever we humans are doing is kind of beneath their notice. Also, I have to do this. I looked at the creator name and I have to do this. Welcome to the Goober Avenue.
Goober's been popping in my chat recently. It's been lovely having her around.
Haven't seen Goober's comics. I need to be on Reddit more. Clearly, there's so many new artists that...
Yeah!
I also love another Underlashes Haver. Yes!
Oh, I was like, oh, Underlashes Haver. I see.
Yeah!
It took me a second to realize what you were meaning. Yeah.
Love. Great art too.
But no, like, I mean, there's always like the gender affirming pets of like this dog or cat only feels more comfortable around women or around men. So in those cases, like they kind of care about gender, but like for the most part,
yeah.
cats don't really care. Like if they're your pet and you're giving them love and you're giving them attention and you're giving them, you know, what they want and what they need, then they're gonna love you no matter what. That's just how it is.
And this also, in a slightly different direction even than just cats, to me this also highlights, like, you can't choose biological family. Family that matters the most is found family, like the people and connections and pets you meet along the way, and all of those are so real. I hate when people like diminish a role of a pet in your life. They are a family member, and it's huge. And Uber, I hope that you're having more and more found family and anything else that is there to support you and to show you that you are a part of a community. And that goes for everybody. Like, I want you all to have community, helps you and supports you and gives you space to be happy and healthy and yourself. Wait, where's my packer? No!
I was gonna just pull up my cat and just have her be like, meh, but she doesn't want to talk.
No talking. That would have been great. I would have been flabbergasted. I would have just been like, oh my god, you've got such a talent.
Yeah, okay. As a trans woman, I have asked a couple of my friends if they would like to see my titties and if they would like to hold my titties. And they always look at me with this look of like, what? And I pull out my box of my old fake boobs and I go, you want to hold my titties? And they're just like, yes, please. I still have my old breast forms. And I'm just like, you want to hold my titties? And they're just like, well, yeah, I gotta hold them now.
God, I wish I had my old ones. I got them a long time ago. It makes for a very fun little story because I had to clean out a lot of stuff because I don't have a lot of room right now. So I had to throw them out, but we were going through my old room, some of my family and I, and they were still very new to the whole idea of me being trans. But we're pulling out item after item, and I would have to explain and be like, oh yeah, so these are the breast forms that I use because of my dysphoria. I had to hide them like in the cover of night. Oh, those are the clothing that I snuck into the room. I would sleep in them because for a while I convinced myself that if I slept in women's clothing, I'd wake up as a woman. And just seeing their faces change as I like item after item, they're like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's kind of real.
Poor Frank.
But also cats do be like this. Cats just grab anything that they can and they run off with it.
So true. Stop that cat! They've got my dick! Take estrogen and live however you want forever! 3 easy payments of not giving pats. What other... Oh, no. Wait. I can't read.
It's fine.
3 easy payments of not giving a shit what others think. Take HRT today. Become soft now.
Wait, is she... her leg behind the head? Is she trying to like scratch her head like a cat?
That does look like what she's doing. I thought it was yoga, but...
Her leggies...
I can't stop seeing that now.
Yeah, but she's on the desk, so it's like her leggy sticky weight outie.
You're so right. Oh my god. You're so right.
Oh my god. Yeah, and take HRT, especially, into FHRT to become extremely soft smooth skin. Oh my god, it's so good. I love it.
It is so good. I have enjoyed every change on estrogen, and that is definitely one of those.
Yeah, that is one of the pose. Wait, sorry. Yeah, those are one of the poses I love the most. No, that's like one of the benefits I love the most about HRT is the soft skin. I mean, obviously the boobs, and my butt is nice and thick. So it's honestly really good.
It has come with its share of literal growing pains. I used to wear tights. I cannot wear my tights anymore. My thighs have outgrown them. My pants have betrayed me multiple times, and I love it, but I hate it.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel you on that.
I'm gonna take a photo, okay?
Sure.
How do you like it?
It's okay. Why are you showing me a selfie with some random girl? Oh, poop! It's me! I'm the random girl! God, my brain is not catching up!
Yeah, let's go! Gender affirming.
That does happen. Yeah. Ugh, when your brain's just like, who the fuck is that girl in the picture with my sibling or my partner? Oh god, that's me! Wait a minute! Fuck! God! Am I look hot?
Right? Oh, it's the best feeling when it starts to all come together like that. Oh, I love seeing the changes more and more, but it really does take a second for your brain to process. You can hear the dial-up noises, you look in the mirror, you look at the photo, and you're like, who? Me? Me? It's me.
It's me. Yeah. When was your first moment of this? Because for me, it was I was going to a friend's birthday, and when we were about getting ready to go into the restaurant, they have like these glass panes that are like really dark because they have curtains. And I catch out in the corner of my eye my wife and a woman. I was like, "Damn, that woman's hot. Oh, that woman's me."
Yeah, for me, so when I moved down to Florida, one of the nice things was I got to reconnect with an old friend. And this friend knew me from before I transitioned, because I transitioned up in Philadelphia. It was a really funny reconnection. I came out to him and he was like, yeah, you know what? That's fine. I understand. I don't know much about trans stuff, but I'll be supportive. Feel free to correct me if I do something wrong. And then I mentioned what my cup size was, which at the time was D cups, because I was mentioning some of the differences. And he was like, oh my God, like that's the first thing you said that really threw me. But then when I met him in person, I took a photo to kind of commemorate, and I looked at that photo and I was like, oh, what? I mean, what? I mean, who? I mean, me?
So you were literally this comic.
I was very much this comic. This is very well depicted. I also love this artist's self-representation.
She's recently has been making herself into a bunny girl, and it's been really cute, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the down ears. I don't see enough of the down ear bunny girls. That's awesome. High school 2020. Not me being 110% trans. Still cis though. Don't you fucking say that bullshit. That means you too.
True. 100% true. Like, wait, I'm kind of like in the 3D glasses now that I'm looking at this, of like the old retro red blue 3D glasses that you used to wear.
Yeah, you're right. Kind of interesting that it changes between the first couple of panels and the last one.
No, I'm just trying to think here. Like, it's one of the things I think, early on, before you figure out that you're trans, the hashtag cis though is kind of a thing. But like, it's one of the things like once your egg is cracked and everything, like a part of me is just like, on some level, it's like a self-defense mechanism, like early on in transition. But like after a while, it's just like, stop denying yourself the possibility of being happy and to be yourself and to be able to like move forward in a way that like allows you to express who you are, like embrace transitioning, embrace being trans. Because I know a lot of the time whenever people put the hashtag still cis though on post on Reddit, sometimes that invalidates other people's feelings of whether or not they're actually trans, and causes a lot of confusion and can really cause some people to further repress and push their feelings down in a way that they stay in the closet or in the egg for much longer than they probably should have been.
I understand that very much. I know why people do it. I remember when I was younger, I think I made a comic about it, but the first thing that really started cracking my egg was actually an issue of Ranma 1/2 that I got from the local library. And I read this comic that shows a protagonist that gets cursed so that whenever he gets hit with cold water, he becomes physically female, and then whenever he touches warm water, he becomes a man. And his whole plot through that thing is to try and undo the curse through a bunch of different things that go on. And I remember being haunted by the thoughts of who the hell would want to cure that curse. I would just try and figure out how to not ever touch hot water again. And I know the feeling there is to try and shove hard thoughts and feelings away. I do it a lot when I'm caring about something too much. My go-to thing inside my head, and I used to say it, is I don't care. And I realized more and more that was just a shorthand for me saying I do care very, very much, and it hurts and I don't want to right now. And Still Cis though has that same ring. Just deny, push it away because it's really hard and it's painful. But the thing is, you're part of a whole community, and part of what we're all there to do is take away that poison in that to try and lessen that pain and impact. So you can recognize that whatever you decide about yourself, whether you end up really identifying yourself as trans, or whether you decide, no, I like exploring my gender, but I'm cis, or you can figure out that you're agender, or that you're non-binary of some variety, or that you're trans femme, trans masc, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you figure out yourself, and that this become like a safe place bit by bit for you to feel that. And it's important, like you said, Kat, to kind of recognize that pushing it away, saying these still cis though things, that can sometimes impact others a whole lot. Oh, I love Frank. Girls, this way.
Boys, this way. Come on then, Frank.
It was a small moment, but it meant so much. That is so true. The small gestures from people who are any amount of authority, if people use that to be kind and be supportive and to affirm your identity, it's so huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it doesn't take much to be a nice person and affirm somebody's gender. And even simply just saying, hey guys, or hey ladies, or anything of that nature is so huge to a trans person. And I'm speaking like from my own experience here of how anytime my wife and I have gone out on dates, or anytime we've gone to like a store and we have whoever is wait staff or whoever is an employee comes up to us and they go, hey ladies, is there anything I can help you with today? As soon as that clerk or that waiter has left, my wife just sees me just like kind of like bobbing back and forth, just being like, hee hee. And she's like, she always makes fun of me. And it's just like, yeah, did that feel good? And I was like, shut up. Let me revel a little bit, okay?
Yes, I do the same thing.
You know, like, I know like a lot of people will think it's just such a small thing, but it's small maybe to them, but it's huge to us.
Yeah, and not to mention, like, thing with life is, it's not all giant events. Most of life is things that might be read as small, and there's a big difference between small for, like, a world at large and small for you personally versus big for you personally. And sometimes to an outsider, it'll look like it's a small thing, but to you, it's a big thing. And even when it becomes like a more natural thing as time goes on and you're seen more and more as you, no, a lot of times the small things can be just as impactful as the big things. And the more little efforts to make the world a better place and to make yourself and the people around you healthier and happier, the better the whole world gets.
Yeah. Plus, I had to hold my tongue there from saying, just like last night, a few times in our conversation, of just be like, you know, to them it might seem so small, but to you it seems so big. Insert that's what she said joke, and just be like, yeah, except I always say, just like last night. Because it's more gender neutral and it leaves things ambiguous.
Oh, I love that. I had the thought kind of in my head, but the way you did it is so much better than anything I thought up. I'm stealing that to hold for just the right moment for later. Like,
you can thank a fellow stream team member of mine, of Venice. She's the one who introduced it to me and her community, and I have held on to that. And I'm like, anytime somebody says something remotely like of an indie window, I'm just like last night. All right.
I love both of these creators. They're so good. They're my friends.
Both of these dorks.
Both of these dorks. Hey, Boshi! Happy Pride Month!
Pride Month? Happy Pie Month! Trans Pie!
Oh my gosh.
God, this joke is so dumb and I love it.
Lamb told me when they were thinking about this joke, and that's great. I don't know how you would demonstrate that, but they did it so perfectly, and I'm proud of them.
They did. It's so good. I love the pie on the rainbow flag so much.
Right, that needs to be a thing.
Although I will say, personal preference, I hate crust on top of my pie. Like a lattice pie or like a crust on my pie, I hate it. It's too much.
I get that.
I prefer like a crumble crust, like a crumble top. My wife makes a Danish apple pie and she uses like a crumble top and it's so good.
But like a streusel topping. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, here's a question. Regular crust or graham cracker crust?
Oh, For me, I think it depends mostly on the pie. Like if it's a strawberry rhubarb pie, I'd probably go for more of a regular crust. But for something like the right apple pie can go either way. My favorite types of apple pies to bake, I like to throw in a couple of tart apples in there to kind of balance the sweet and the sour.
Yes.
So like some Granny Smith and just,
Yes.
it sings.
Yes. Based. You should add Granny Smiths to your apple pies.
Yes. I am a giant baking nerd. I love cooking and baking. So for me, both, it really depends on the circumstances.
That's fair. Kids, in the comments, tell me, favorite kind of crust. For me, I 100% of the way, it is graham cracker crust. I just love a crumbly graham cracker crust. It just tastes so good. Also, it's just more butter. I think my drawing tablet is transphobic. Okay, well, I know not actually, but the constant freezing feels like a personal attack. I have to restart my computer several times to finish these comics. Sometimes it doesn't even let me pass a sketch phase. Oh, come on!
Oh.
I feel this, but whenever I try to play Monster Hunter and stream it, I can't have my VTuber model. Let me have my cute little Actually, I don't mind being the little gremlin me, so. But still, I want to also be my model. It's so much more fun. There's so much more things that can happen.
I do love your little gremlin thing, but your model is great, and it's tragedy. It is computational transphobia. I can't believe that Monster Hunter would do that to you.
It's just wild.
I also feel this so much. Literally yesterday, oh my god, I just got that. That is great. All right, you snuck that one right past. Oh, 10 out of 10.
I was wondering how long it was gonna take. I literally was looking at the camera like, is she gonna get it? Is she gonna get it?
You know, it takes a minute sometimes.
I have ascended.
You have. That joke was... Wait, is that another Monster Hunter?
It is. The next expansion is called Monster Hunter Wilds Extension.
Yes! Oh my gosh. You got 2 in 1. I'm packing up my bag. This is the real reason for the hiatus. Anybody who doesn't know that I'm on a hiatus, it started this episode for sure. Don't fact check me.
Oh no. Wait, don't put that on me. Don't put it on me that I'm the reason why you're on a hiatus.
Okay, no, it's not Cat's fault. It's not Cat's fault. That's all on me, and there's good reasons, don't worry.
No.
Oh, I feel this so much though. Yesterday, my drawing tablet just refused to work for the first couple of hours. I had to troubleshoot the entire computer. I feel your pain here, Goober.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I have a tablet that I use for drawing and everything, but like, I hate that I can't see what I'm doing on my PC, and like trying to stream it is, it's not great.
That's true. That does make it a lot harder.
It's been good hanging out after 2 years. Thanks for inviting me.
Sure thing.
So, when are you gonna cut it off?
Take noises.
Yeah, God, the amount of trans knowledge that cis people have is just, it's not even like on the floor anymore. It's like 6 feet under and just gone. Like, because like, how do you think we beat? Do you think like what is your thought process on it just being completely removed? Like, transphobia has really done its work and has done its job at like spreading misinformation and making sure that the average populace has no idea what it means to be trans and has like this preconceived notion of what being trans is and like what it means to transition, and none of it is correct.
It's like the most important part of transition is whatever you make the most important part for you. It's a personal journey for one, but also in general, the main thing is the social transition. Sometimes people have bottom dysphoria, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're planning for bottom surgery, sometimes they aren't. Sometimes there's a lot of different complicating factors. Sometimes it's a source of dysphoria, sometimes it's not. There's so much nuance. And also, in general, it's not anybody's business what you have in your pants. That's between you and whoever you decide to include in that, doctors, partners, whatever. That is not for them to intrude on.
Facts. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I feel this spit take though. There have definitely been times where like the one I get the most, I've gotten this like 5 different times here, is I am talking to people and they start saying something that's kind of bridging on transphobia without quite being there, and I'll just generally casually mention, hey, just so you know, I'm trans, to try and like show, hey, we're people, we're just around. And what I get oftentimes is people, first of all, being a little embarrassed, but like I'm cool with them, I'm just trying like be calm and educational as best I can. And then they ask me about bathroom stuff and bathroom safety. And I remember one person being like, well, what about trans people in bathrooms? Like, I want my kids to be safe going into bathrooms. And I just had to like sit there for a moment and be like, oh, the misinformation. And then start going over the facts, the figures, and be like, why do I have to have all these things memorized? Why do I have to know these studies? Why is this my life?
Yeah, and the other thing too that I think is always really upsetting, and like I think the thing that like I always try to, maybe that I lean on, okay, hold on, let's think about this rationally for a second. How many, you say that trans people are men in dresses looking to assault people. How many men like who are looking to assault women and children are willing to go to therapy? For starters, just go to therapy. Secondly, have a conversation with a therapist about gender dysphoria and to figure out that they have gender dysphoria, to then wait potentially in some cases a year to start getting onto hormones, to then go into the women's bathroom and assault women and children.
Yeah, not to mention, like, there are so many complicating factors, like just the hardships in day-to-day life, just like constant worry over invalidation. Like, I worry about going outside a lot of times. Even though I pass relatively well, it scares me. I don't go to the bathroom when I'm in public. If I suddenly have to use the bathroom like really bad, I'm like, well, timer's going, better get home quick. It's like, who is willing to undergo so many microaggressions, full aggressions, inconveniences, political policies targeting you and anybody like you, just to maybe on the off chance be able to go and assault some? It's craziness. It makes no sense.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is just like, what man is willing to go through the social stigma and the social pressure that trans people are facing just to do the assault? Like, you think a sign's gonna stop them from going into the women's restroom? No.
Seriously, it's like there's not security there. And also, there are so many other routes. Like, you could just go in dressed as a janitor. Male janitors often go in to both restrooms to do cleaning. It's really not... What are you gonna do? Spend years and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to do all of these different things to, like, be able to get into a bathroom, or get an outfit change and a broom?
So, yeah, it's just frustrating. A lot of common sense is not applied.
It is.
And yeah, I mean, okay, so that's me assuming that they would have common sense, but...
True. Common sense is pretty uncommon at this point. Transphobes, when I throw a black hole at them.
Please and thank you.
It's important to throw black holes. You too can help your community by throwing black holes at transphobes.
I'm doing my part.
Progress in change starts here with you.
Oh my god. Yeah. God, I just... Please, for the love of God. I think it's always funny whenever I have a transphobe that comes into chat and they try to like say something transphobic and you just immediately shoot it down and they're like, touche. And then they just disappear. I'm like, yeah, get banned, idiot.
Seriously. Just no, gone, banished.
Get out of here. Every time I ban a transphobe in my chat, this is what it looks like.
Good. I'm gonna imagine that from now on when I'm sitting around lurking.
Yeah, I will say it's gotten funny now. Like, when I first had transphobes in my chat, like, my chat was pretty like, cat, I need to disappear for a little bit. I'm like, no, that's okay. Go ahead. And now when I have a transphobe in my comment, my chat's just like, it's the gif of the orc being like, meat's on the menu tonight, boys. My chat is just like, oh, you thought you could come in here? Well, get obliterated.
Just grabbing the 3D glasses and the bowl of popcorn and just being like, this is gonna be good.
But yeah, always my chat's just like, cat's gonna play with her food. Cat's gonna play with her food here in a second. And next week, we'll start Pride Month.
Oh, why don't the troops get a month?
That's May and November. You never use them.
But I want that one.
I swear, homophobes and bigots just, we're straight Pride Month. We're straight Pride Month. It's every single month of the year.
It really is. It's like, yes, all of the times that straight people have been segregated for their straightness, every time that you felt judged for liking people that are the opposite gender, every time you've gone to a movie and had, like, no representation of two people opposite gender kissing.
Or being fired from your job because you were gay. I remember, this is not all that long ago. It was probably like 12 years ago, if probably less, maybe a decade ago. Missouri finally made it illegal to ban somebody for their sexuality. So a bunch of schools the day before that went into effect fired a bunch of teachers who they suspected to be gay.
That is such nonsense. And that just shows how important these kinds of protections and this celebration of the part of ourselves that we love that is still discriminated against, and this coming together of a community is so important.
It's always like, though, so why do you all have to always have a Pride Month? Why do you always have to have like a month of just like celebrating like Black History or Pacific Islander month or anything, like any month that like celebrates a minority group? It's always like, because you never have had to deal with being part of said group. Like you said earlier, you didn't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to get a job, whether or not you're going to be discriminated or have representation or be able to like exist without some kind of pushback from society. And the fact that we've had to fight for all of these rights just to be able to be on an even footing, which we're not even close to, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And just the other month, on like a personal story, last year I ended up having to move down to Florida because educator budget, I couldn't keep up even with a studio apartment, blah, blah, blah. But when I moved down to Florida and I got a new driver's license, the state switched my gender marker back from what I had fought to change it to. I had already done all the paperwork. I'd already gone to the DMV. I'd already figured out how to get my gender marker to say the right thing, that I'm a girl. I went and I got a new license, and it makes no variety of sense. It doesn't benefit anybody, but they switched it back, and I couldn't get it to unswitch. And that is just one small bit of like, it gives you a little snapshot on the kinds of struggles and problems that happen all throughout lives of people who are systemically discriminated against. It sucks.
Yeah, no, it does. And that's kind of the thing too. It's just like, people be dumb. People be dumb.
So dumb.
I hate you. You will never pass. You're flat as fuck and super ultra chopped.
Can you at least come up with something new? You said that 3 hours ago.
I love their art. Like, honestly, it's like, it's got a certain amount of like minimalism and simplicity, but it communicates the shapes and forms so well. And I love their demon. I love finding artists that I haven't met yet, because that's one of the lovely things about the art community is the people who make it switch and change so much. Time and time again, I go onto these subreddits and I find a new artist, and whether or not they're getting a ton of attention yet, it's always good to see people doing these things, making new things, coming up with creativity, and contributing to a tapestry of experiences.
Well, and yeah, that's kind of the thing. That's one of like, I don't know if I said this like on a video recently or not, and maybe I've said this a few times with the other artists that I've had on here, but I owe a lot to the artist community here, like the trans artist community, for simply like making their post and like having all these various things that talk about their experiences. Like, I don't think this channel would have continued the way that it has if it hasn't been for you all. I know every time I say that to an artist friend, they're always like, yeah, but then you have given us so much, like helped us gain more reach and everything. I'm like, yeah, I know, but like this channel wouldn't exist without you all. So
It's a very symbiotic thing, because I can definitely understand what you're saying. Basically, like, it's not even a chicken or an egg situation. It's more just like one helps the other. And when I was starting to get closer and closer to coming out, your videos did help me. like, I watch your videos and it helped me feel more seen. It helped me feel more comfortable. Listening to you talk about some of the things helped me find, well, not really my voice. To be fair, I couldn't come out with words that time. I made my comics. But it helped me feel it was a worthwhile thing to do. Like, people might be able to understand. But at the same time, you're right. I understand also because I've seen so many artists that inspired me. And it's just, I think it's creative people and creativity help inspire and empower other creative people, especially in minority communities. And it's a really wonderful kind of feedback loop.
It is. I also like how we have not talked about this post at all.
Oh, yeah. No, you're so right. Like,
no, it's fine. I mean, it's one of the things, like, I feel like this is a good point for me to, like, you know, talk about artists and like how there is so much that can be talked about. And like, especially like when it comes to dealing with dysphoria, like, I feel like that's, you know, we're all familiar with Mina's work and how she deals with dysphoria, and like having another artist come out and talk about it and just be like, God, can you come up with like, it's the same reaction that I have with people doing the one joke of like, can you come up with new material? Can you actually make me feel something? Can you spit in my face, punch me in the dick? Anything would be nice. Like, it's just any emotion that I could get from you other than just like you saying the exact same thing over and over and over again, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate that.
exactly. And it really does have that vibe of like, I love how edgy and how much motion this dysphoria creature's given, how it's like menacing. It's got the eyes that stand out, this big jagged mouth, and it's happened so many times that at this point the artist is just like, yeah, nah, it's really not hitting anymore.
Yeah, and trust me, for all of my viewers out there, it does at some point in time get to this point. Like, trust me, it took me a while, but I got there. So if you give yourself some time as well, you'll get there as well. Look at the positives. Yeah, dysphoria do suck.
Dysphoria do suck, but it's not gonna disappear, but it does fade, and eventually, like, you can start to see it more as like what it is, a survival mechanism that outlived its usefulness. And it stinks, but it gets less and less impactful, and you will make it through.
Hey!
I don't feel so good anymore, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. God, why didn't I get this part of my HRT? I got the stupid teleporting thing. Anyways.
Yeah.
Freaking laser beam. Freaking laser beams for the eyes would be so nice.
Yeah. That would be nice. All I got in my package was this very normal hat and continuing to be a very normal human. Nothing else. No need to look at. No, don't look at the username. Don't look at the fact that it has mimic in there. I'm telling you, I'm not a mimic. It's true. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. No, God, I wish it were like this could just be the case on a daily basis. Just again, me when I ban a transphobe in my chat.
Exactly. Just like, all right. So you too would like to be vaporized. I understand being obliterated by somebody pretty, like, who doesn't want that? I wouldn't necessarily have chosen this way to go about it, but here you go.
Well, when you put it like that, I mean, not for the reason that this person is being obliterated, but like, to be obliterated by somebody by just them staring at me and hitting me with a laser, that sounds kind of hot.
Oh, what them laser eyes do.
Yeah, what them laser eyes do. I feel like I'm becoming more unhinged the more like I do this.
That's fine.
My YouTube crowd's just like, what has happened to Cat? Where's my cozy little wholesome fox?
I can be cozy and unhinged.
Yeah, and wholesome, just without the W.
Oh, yeah, true. True. Yeah. No need for that W. Just throw it away. Looks like a batarang anyway. Ow, you're so tall. That's awesome.
Thank you. It helps every now and then.
Oh, I bet. I can imagine it's popular at the bars.
Kinda.
Mommy?
Mommy? Mommy?
Mommy?
Mommy? Mommy? Mommy? Bottom is Yeah, oh my god. This is literally me, but with my voice, just being like, hi kids, how are you all doing today? Mommy? Mommy? No. Stop calling me mommy. Stop calling me mommy. You all have one use for mommy now. It's muscle mommy.
There you go.
Don't forget the muscle bit.
Perfection.
Yeah, I just also like I don't know, just me personally, I'm kind of like, can I please stop being the top? Please, I would prefer to not be the top.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a switch, but like I definitely err more towards the bottom end of the spectrum. And by more I mean a lot more, which I know lots of people in the trans community do, but like I'm sorry, I can't help who I am.
No, that's fair. For me though, it's just like sometimes I just want somebody to take control for a little bit and kind of just like put me in my place. That's the thing that I usually want. But like the problem is like once I get the whiff that somebody's a bottom, that's it. It's done. It's over. Like I can't. I'm already just like, oh, did I find the thing that makes you extremely blushed and flustered? No, now you're fucked.
Yeah, I understand this. I understand that a lot. I don't know. I think I give off a decent amount of bottom vibes, but every once in a while, with the right kind of voice, or when I do like the ASMR stuff on my streams, or anything like that, I do get these kinds of reactions. And like I said, I don't mind every once in a while, but it's just not my usual. And also, most autistic reason, I like clear instructions. I always feel like I'm gonna be misinterpreting and doing something wrong. I like knowing for a fact when somebody wants me to do what and when. It's comforting.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the meme of goth women being like, do you want a Dommy mommy because she's really going to be the one who dominates you and is going to make you feel like you're cared for and that you're loved? Or are you autistic enough to the point that you just want someone who's giving you very clear instructions on what to do so that way you understand what you need to do?
Exactly, it's that. Thanks for the ride, you two.
You're welcome. We will be inside soon. Gotta park.
Looking back, it's amazing that I ended up here. Grown so much, learned so much, become a much happier person. I've made such wonderful friends, people I hold so dear to my heart. Trans prom is just one simple event, but I get to see so many of those incredible friends being themselves, enjoying themselves. It warms my heart to be here with them. The world can be scary, dangerous, and uncaring. This community gives me hope. See, being trans is all about growing, learning, becoming better and happier than we once were. Nobody proves that to me more than these amazing, imperfect, lovely people. Thank you, friends. Being yourselves. Just by doing that, you're making the world a more beautiful, inclusive, and vibrant place. This is gonna be amazing!
Oh, hi Fern.
Athena, how are you?
I am having fun. I do wish I'd managed to find a date for today though.
Oh, I brought something for that. I kept hearing people talk about dates. I brought enough bags of dates for everybody to have some.
That's great, Fern. You're so thoughtful. And then I'll include this last little bit because you and Athena are really cute in your fits.
Aw, thank you. And that's Athena's own art. She's grown so much as an artist.
She has.
It's pretty incredible. I'm very proud of her for that. It takes a lot of work to stick through, to keep on fighting those like voices in your head that are like, no, I'm not good enough. I haven't improved at all.
Yeah, it's difficult as like an artist. It's difficult to get into art, to have to constantly fail and be like, oh, this looks bad. But then like, I don't know, I speak for myself personally on here, but seeing my drawings now compared to like even 3-4 months ago, I'm just like, oh, so much has changed.
It's so cool and so beautiful to see people change with like practice, with different influences. Art is kind of an actually apt metaphor for what this whole comic is about, which is the world doesn't get better with just big efforts. Big efforts are really important, but it's also little things along the way. If you find ways to be happier as yourself, to grow as yourself, and influence things positively around you, that's all gonna add up. The more you influence others positively, the more they influence others positively. And it's the butterfly effect. And art is a lot like that. Like little efforts, little changes. A change in, I don't know, you see the last act and you get inspired by Gooseworks art and you start changing your art for that. And it makes you happy, and so you start experimenting in new directions. Little things add up and grow and blossom and inspire.
Yeah, it honestly is. And I think that's kind of like one of the things that's really nice about, especially like here in like the trans creative space, which is like how a lot of us inspire each other and like push each other to be a little bit more creative and help each other out a ton. Cause like I know I've reached out to a few people and have been like, hey, could I get like some tips on like how to do some of this stuff? And they've always like kept giving feedback, like on the stuff that I've edited or on whatever it is that I'm currently drawing.
Incredible. And also on your drawing, I love seeing your drawings. I love seeing how much of yourself you put into it, and you have grown a lot in just like the past little while. You've grown a ton, and it deserves to be said that you're doing incredible.
I'm just a little fox girl on the internet. No, being nice to me.
Fine. I'll bully you instead. Oh wait, I was already bullying you by saying nice things. This is a real catch-22, Kat.
All right. Anyways, it's Gremlin.
And if we time things exactly right, we get a 5-minute window for extraction.
That should be more than enough time.
You know what, Budget? It's really nice to have a team member who isn't a total chaos gremlin to go over plans with.
Yeah, glad I can be the calm, rational.
Who wants to glitter bomb transphobes in the park?
Hell yeah!
Nitrogen burgers after to celebrate.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Which way to the glitter bombing transphobe event? Oh my god. When I saw that you started doing Yuko comics, I was just like, oh my god, perfection.
It was really funny. The first one that I did for Yuko Comics was actually, I'd started doing fan art, and when I got to Yuko's, one of the things that a chat member mentioned was that Yuko's about to go for bottom surgery. And so we decided to do a variety of the Garfield meme where it's like, who do you think took your tits and so on. And halfway through, I started almost having a panic attack on stream being like, oh no, this is actually a sensitive subject matter. Maybe this is going to cause a problem. Oh no, I shouldn't post this anywhere before I see how Yuko reacts to this. I don't even know Yuko personally. Oh no. And then I sent it and Yuko loved it. And I just started really falling in love with doing some of the cast members. They have such unique personalities, and seeing them in videos and stuff, it made it really easy to just imagine their voices in my head and start building what they would be doing. It's so much fun. It's an eclectic, silly cast. They have so many fun interactions.
Bernie, what's up? Why do you look so upset?
The US government sucks so much. When I renewed my driver's license, they forcibly changed my gender marker to M. Fought so hard to be officially recognized as a woman, and to have all that progress yanked away in an instant? I hate living in a country that wants me to disappear for their convenience.
That's it. I can't watch this anymore. I'm adopting you.
But Athena, I'm older than you.
Shush! You are Scottish now.
Scottish!
But that also means you're in the UK.
That is a problem, but one step at a time. We move forward with baby steps.
Fair. Oh, that's so fair. I mean, at least Scotland's been trying to have more gender acceptance, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of craziness in British politics right now. There's this little town that's actually the town that Wallace and Gromit are supposed to live in, that is going to be the linchpin in a vote on whether or not to include a certain political party person in the Labour Party, which would change whether or not there's approval in the Labour Party, because the current Labour Party person who is elected isn't doing a good job at all, and there's a lot I could say about them, and it's craziness.
Yeah, that is... Yeah.
Imagine having crazy politics couldn't be us, right?
Oh no, crazy politics? Absolutely not. Especially with special elections or just elections in general right now. Couldn't be the United States right now. No, we couldn't be going through our primaries at this moment that are kind of crucial and seeing how much AIPAC has influence over the Democratic Party. What?
Yeah. No, this is normal. We're having normal times.
God, I just...
Oh, I had so much fun with this background. I did it all in a painterly style, and I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh, I mean, that's I do notice the Nessie in the background. I shout out to another favorite cryptid of mine.
Yeah.
The little Loch Ness, the little Nessie.
Yeah, I had to include Nessie.
Yeah, I also see you included the national animal of Scotland.
Yeah, I had a lot of people telling me I should have made it the Kelpie, but like the unicorn is so key to Scotland, and like I made it Scottish colors. It made too much sense.
No, it's also the national animal. Like it's the unicorn.
Yeah.
Fun fact, like why would you not have the unicorn?
Every other nation wants it. They're just too weak to have thought of it.
Yeah, every other nation has like, oh yeah, we have the bald eagle, we have an elk or a moose, we have a snake. Scotland, we have the unicorn.
Seriously. But yeah, this is canon now. I'm Scottish.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm living in America. It's a tragedy. I think this works for visas. Let me in, Scottish.
Facts.
Scottish? Let me in Scotland.
Yeah. You guys hear the Eric Andre meme? Let me in!
Exactly. I need to just bring this comic to the immigration office, set it down, and look at me, look at the comic, be like, well, shit, what else is there to say? Welcome aboard. Oh my gosh. I did such a good job at making this so unsettling feeling.
You did. Honestly, the Cheeto, man. I love that you did Cheeto's face cream and you spelled it Cheeto.
I had some very fun little Easter eggs.
So good. As president, I am pleased to announce that we have labeled anybody who follows this transgender ideology as un-American and threats to our country as outlined in the new counterterrorism strategy handbook. Cheetos face cream, to-do list, a bunch of fucked up Wowee! Let's go check on one of those dangerous un-American threats to the country in action. I bet they're really scary.
Dad, Athena, I don't want to play anymore.
Too bad. Get moving.
Lol. Is Fern okay? I think she's crying.
Poor Fernie. Come on, Fern. It's horror game time. Ah, yes. Terrifying indeed. I fucking hate playtime code, John. I wasn't gonna forget that one.
Oh, this comic was so much fun. I got forced into playing Poppy's Playtime, and I got so scared at the start. I've never had a game go from I started off so scared and I ended up so indignant about so many things. It was very funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Horror games are like one of those things of like, at first it's extremely scary, but the more you play it, the less scary it gets.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight for me, whenever I'm playing as the survivors, I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm being chased. And sure, there are some moments where I might scream, but like for the most part, I'm over here just working on my gens and I'm like, I'm just vibing. It's just whatever.
Yeah, I feel like repetition is kind of the death knell of horror a lot of times. And like, that's where certain games, like I really, this is gonna sound so atypical for me to say, but Secret of the Mimic, I hated it. Not only are they out there airing Mimic secrets, which just rude, but the fact that the monster behaves in such a predictable manner, the fact that like you can hide from them in such a simple way, the fact that like you die and it just resets progress in an annoying way, it stops being scary real quick and just ends up becoming annoying. And Poppy Playtime, their version of that are all the chase scenes where it just becomes like, oh, go down this place or this place. You've got a split-second decision. Oh, that one's wrong. Guess you restart and try and remember not to go left there. And it's just that over and over, and it kills the horror so much, which is a shame because I like horror. I mean, I don't handle it well, but I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I think one of the things that I've heard really great about Alien Isolation is that like the AI for the alien is learning what you're doing as the player, so it keeps the atmosphere as much as possible.
That's actually a really good point. And I also, one of the things I liked about about this comic was kind of juxtaposing real life horror with like silly online horror. And also this is a little artsy fartsy of me, so I apologize, but I also really wanted to highlight the horror of what's going on above, where they're trying to frame mean people like me and people in the trans community as villains when they're very like legitimately doing horrible villainous things. And meanwhile, we're just like trying to survive. And even though it's survive in a game sense, you can look between them and you get this sense of like that weird dichotomy of, really? Y'all are the ones trying to pretend we're the bad guy?
Yeah, it's what fascism does. It just tries to make a group of people, an out group of people, try to seem like the cause of all the problems, even though some of the problems are the governmental people who are trying to like push the blame. And the sad thing is like so many people fall for it.
Ew. But on the upside, one thing I love also in this comic, which again, it's a bit metaphorical. Like I said, I overthink basically every single thing. I overthought my name, my username, but in this comic, you've got this horror scene, and yes, it's like a goofy horror game, but I'm being pulled along by the community, by Athena, who's like my best friend, and like, even though I'm crying, even though I'm overwhelmed, I'm being pulled along, I'm being moved forward because of that support, because there are people there who are my found family, who are helping me, who are pushing me forward, and even though it's all displayed in the comedic way, I liked having those kinds of implicit memes be a part of it. Those like little things that you might not think too deeply on, but they're important. I also love my expressions here, like that crying face.
Yeah, I do love it. I honestly love that he's like, too bad, get moving. Nope, keep going.
I don't have time.
Move forward.
Don't have time for your tears.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah.
Oh, my other depiction of Cheeto Man.
Yeah.
Under my leadership, prices have dropped 600, 800, and even 500%.
Wowee, that's cheap.
That'll be $600.
Actually, costs have been reduced. The president said so. By my math, you owe me $2,400 minimum.
Hello, police?
Y'all, I think president is a fucking liar. Who would have guessed?
Not just a fucking liar, but a fucking idiot. 600%, 800%. Like, what? Huh? We should be getting money. Are you paying us to take meds? Are you paying us to take meds? Oh,
Please.
God, I wish I was being paid to take my anxiety meds along with like my omeprazole and HRT. That'd be fantastic. If I got paid to take HRT, then I can go pay for bottom surgery.
Oh yeah, this is what they accuse trans people of doing. Like, yeah, I'm a full-time get HRT person. I'm a full-time trans woman, actually.
Yeah, it's a job to be a trans woman. I'm being paid just to exist and be. Oh my God, it's the same thing as the incels who are like, women have it so easy. They just have to start an OnlyFans and then they make thousands of dollars a day.
I see.
Intersectionality.
It's...
God.
There's so many things. This started out as one of the comics for the 24-hour comics day that I did on stream, actually. I think I had Lamb in a Jam on that stream with me, and Athena, and a few others. And we were just trying to do comics every hour on the hour for a 24-hour comics day. And then I took it and polished it because I really thought it was funny. I love that I'm highlighting the weirdness of how he's speaking about things, like going up and then down. I love that I placed him in the Nether, and specifically in a piglin fortress. 3 guesses why, and the first 2 don't count. So it's just so funny. The inherent comedy of what's being said and how transparent the lies are. I thought it would just be really funny to pretend like I'm taking it seriously for just a moment to highlight that.
That's honestly so fair. Yeah, it's also like, I don't know. I feel like the last panel is kind of real because like they're just trying to find any reason that they can to like ban trans people in any way possible.
It's very true. It's it's sad, but it's also the important thing is recognizing that we're in this together, we're community, and really our opposition is powerful because of lots of money, but they're stupid. And we're gonna make it out of this, and we're going to work together and make the world a better place. And it takes lots of efforts. And some of those efforts are big things, some of them are small things, and you kind of figure out where your place in it is. And I figured out that what I do is make silly little comics, make little animations, make my streams, and I can speak out. And that is what I'm best at. And so highlighting the comedy, highlighting the tragedy, trying to like make people smile, but also be like, we need to do something about this. That is something I feel like is kind of a responsibility, but also a pleasure. I love getting to give people a chance to smile. And this is also just so important to put out there.
Listen, we're both entertainers, and a part of our job as entertainers is to make sure that we leave people with maybe a chuckle even through the dark times, because, you know, sometimes that's the best way to get through, is to laugh and smile and to show that whatever horrid thing that they were doing isn't actually impacting us, and we're still having fun and being ourselves. So, Fern, if you promise to keep doing this entertaining stuff, I am also going to promise to keep doing this entertaining stuff so that you, the viewer, can have laughs and reasons to keep pushing on.
Absolutely. I'm very happy to promise that. I am taking that hiatus, that little break, but it is specifically so I can bring even better stuff in the near future.
Well, and breaks are important. I always tell people that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take some time for yourself, just to collect yourself again, you know, maybe go do some other stuff for a little bit and then come back whenever you're ready.
Yeah, you're 100% right. And I'm still going to be doing streams. I'm still going to be making comics and making art. And I can't wait to bring more and show more. Just be part of this wonderful community.
All right, that's my last one. So, Fern, thank you so much for joining me on this video and chatting with me about trans memes and your stuff. I greatly appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you for coming on here.
Thank you for having me. This has been an absolute pleasure. And I also want to take the time to say, Kat, thank you for doing what you do. It's really helpful and impactful. I love catching your videos, your streams. And I know you know that people are grateful for it, but it's also important, I think, to let you know on a personal level. I see it, I appreciate it, and I think you're doing amazing stuff.
Okay, all right. You listen. You don't. Where can people find you?
Right now, since I'm on this hiatus, mostly people are going to be finding me on Twitch. My username is, again, nottamimic, Nottamimic. So it's just not with two T's, a mimic. I'm also on Reddit. I'm still probably going to be posting here and there. I'm on Webtoons, and I've got a whole backlog of comics. I'm on Tumblr, where I might be posting some more art and silly little things. And I'm going to be back to making comics a lot more in October. So keep an eye out for then. Username is nottamimic in basically all of them. The only exception is Tumblr, where it's nottamimic art. My friend Shave Your Eyebrows keeps on calling me not a minecart. It's not a minecart. It does look like that though.
Shave wood.
Shave Wood. Absolute amazing person. Giant goober.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, thank you again for having me. This has been great.
Well, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. And a huge shout out to my supporters as always, whether that be on Twitch, Patreon, or here on YouTube as a member. I don't know what to say. Seriously, thank you all so much for the help. And it's meant a lot. I don't know what to say. Like, the fact that I'm getting closer to being able to pay my student debt and bills and everything, it's just simply for the fact that you all support in any way that you can. And yes, that does include you, the viewer. By watching these videos all the way through, or even watching them, you know, partway through and, you know, coming back later and watching it again, helps way more than you think. And I greatly appreciate that. So thank you. And with that, have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, ooh. Well, one step closer. I almost wanted to buy yoga pants at the mall. Do it. Yoga pants are so nice. All right, listen. Yoga pants, tights, mwah. Leggings are the best. All right. So as I told you, chat, these are my balls from Dick's. These are my Dick's balls. I literally just on the wall, I roll it up and down